What's going on, guys? It's me, Vikkstar123, with some Team Useless gameplay and just a quick explanation of what's going on. This is a clip from the warm-up game, which I thought was pretty awesome and I thought I would share with you guys. And you may be wondering what on earth I am doing in this gameplay. Quite simply, it is the most handicapped gameplay ever. Someone suggested that we put on akimbo pistols but we can only shoot one. Someone suggested that we use extreme conditioning but can't sprint, quick draw obviously can't aim down sight, and also Stalker Pro can't aim down sight, no kill streaks, no tactical grenade, and no lethal grenade. So at a huge disadvantage, we do manage to pull off the win in the gameplay, which you'll be seeing soon. And exciting news, I have a guest with me on this commentary and hopefully he would like to introduce himself now.
Alright guys, what's going on? I'm FaZe Kross. I quick zoom things, in the words of Vikkstar.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, FaZe crack. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
From the renowned sniper clan on the interwebs. But you know what? I was just thinking, you know what? You don't see many dual commentaries anymore, and I thought, you know, they're always a lot of fun, really cool to do, get other people on, going on, and I thought he would guest on this episode with me. And why do you think that is? Why do you think there aren't as many dual commentaries these days?
I think a lot of the main YouTubers that we had back when I started, they kind of had their own individual groups, and they went from there, and now you have a bunch of younger kids that aren't necessarily into the whole commentary thing. They just don't think of like teaming up with other smaller channels, doing dual commentaries to help each other out and grow their subscriber base. But everyone I know, like back Hutch, Zerka, stuff like that, they were always doing dual comms through all the time, just introducing new players and talking about new ideas.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's something that I actually kind of realised a couple of days ago that I actually miss, because I used to do quite a few, you know, with other people. It's a great way, you know, a lot of people always leave the comment like, how do I grow my channel? How do I build up a following? Just work with other people, other like-minded people, people you enjoy spending time with, and just, you know, let each other's viewers know what's going on. And another thing I feel that comes into it is there's kind of a lot more jealousy, and I'm not sure if this is just because everyone's, you know, I think maybe a lot of people say when money became involved there was a lot of jealousy and kind of things going on, contempt, and people didn't really want to work with people as much. I'm not sure if that's something that I've just generated in my head or whether it's something that actually happened. Now I will note that I sprinted a little bit there to cancel the reload. Why do you not have double Y in Modern Warfare 3? We'll be talking about that later.
They broke it.
Yeah, they broke it, and it just makes the game feel so much less smooth. Do you think?
Yeah, somewhat. I think you actually have a valid point about the money thing. A lot of people get put off by the idea of getting asked to do dual commentaries, doing helpful things, because they always think they're out for something.
Yeah, I suppose when, you know, there was a kind of a lot of malice, and oh, you will see there that we did actually have kill streaks on. It was air traps, but we were only allowed to throw them outside of the map, thus making ourselves even more useless. But no, back to the point. Yeah, I think it is that you know, there's a bit of jealousy going on. No one wants to be used. No one wants to feel like, I mean, when we all had small channels, we weren't partnered. It was like, you know, it'll be fun to do a dual commentary. It's just, you know, a good thing. Whereas now it's like, why does he want to do this with me? Is it because he wants to take advantage of my audience or something? So I worry that that's what it is. But if you guys would want to, leave in the comments. I think I'm going to be bringing more guests on to the series just to have a nice little chat. And the point I was trying to get to about a minute ago, but I got sidetracked, is that also it's actually a fair bit of effort to arrange doing one with somebody else. You know, you have to find a time when you're both free, you have to think up a few topics that you want to discuss that you're both happy to talk about, and it's more effort, so maybe that comes into it. What do you think?
I think so. A lot of the time also is when someone contacts you and they're like, hey, do you want to do a dual comm? Let me see your channel. And you go to their channel and they have no videos. So it's kind of like, maybe not.
Yeah,
you want to see someone that works as hard as you, I guess.
Yeah, and it has to be someone whose content you support. And, you know, countless times I get asked for paid promotion. And, you know, 99% of the time I'll go over to the channel and be thinking, don't support this kind of content, it's not going to happen. And that's, you know, as much as people would say that's, you know, a horrible thing to do, when it comes down to it, by doing a dual commentary with somebody, you're advocating their content as well as your own. So I guess that pretty much wraps up the dual comm topic as it goes, and obviously people in the comment section, we'd love to hear your thoughts on the matter, just opening up discussion. And the next thing we're going to go on to to is the Black Ops 2 multiplayer trailer and our thoughts. So I'm going to open straight up saying the knifing and tomahawking, or combat axing as it may be called, looked really promising for me. I like that if you don't have a primary weapon, then you can get a few more perks to use, and that's my kind of thing, so I'm looking forward to it. And sniping, what about you? Because I know you do your sniping stuff.
Sniping for me. It looks a lot more promising than Black Ops originally. I think they learned their lesson when they tried to mess with it the first time around and try to patch it, but there's some new things. They're bringing back iron sights, and that is going to make montages a lot more, I want to say, skill-based, because iron sights aren't easy, so it's going to look out for some really interesting clips.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's just more variety with the iron sights. Everyone loved them back in World at War, and that is a great point you raise about the whole Black Ops quick-scoping, sniping issues. You know, you could tell they'd made a mistake when they patched it and unpatched it and repatched it, you know, within the first couple of weeks.
I think they did it like 5 times.
Yeah, no, they were constantly tweaking it, and I think they've learnt their lesson from that, and hopefully they'll get things, you know, although their opinion's definitely there that it was more skillful, at first the sway was just ridiculous, you know, it meant
was too much. That and the bullet delay, you'd be aimed on the guy and you would shoot, but the bullet would not go straight yet because you had to wait a certain amount of time.
Yeah, no, I remember that. That's even in the game to a certain extent now. You'll find that you shoot when your aim is on someone, but the bullet just goes where you were looking. I nearly said 30 seconds, like 0.3 seconds ago. So yeah, knifing and sniping both look promising in the game. I mean, you've got David Von der Hart, and he's been taking a lot of feedback from the community via Twitter.
Like to see.
Yeah, which is great to see, and he seems to know his stuff, which is all good. Definitely great to see. So fingers crossed for a great game. Same opinion over with you?
I think so. Van der Hart looks like he's on top of everything. He takes note from people in the community, answers questions directly, and gets right to it.
Yeah, definitely. So we are looking forward to that game, and we have 45 seconds left, and we've covered both our topics. You know what? Let's revisit the double Y point, because I think that really, really damaged Modern Warfare 3. I mean, I think
it damaged the ability to kill people quickly or switch in bad situations.
Yeah, I mean, there is the argument that it wasn't supposed to be in the game in the first place, but it was just so smooth, and it was the best way to reload cancel, because that's a really great thing to be able to do. And now on this, to have to sprint to cancel your reload is just one of the most awkward things ever.
It throws off your aim.
Yeah, it's like, I'm reloading. I don't want to be reloading anymore. I know, I'll run towards the guy. It's just like, no, that's not gonna...
It just becomes counterproductive.
Yeah, definitely, but I think that's all our topics covered up, and the gameplay. We just about managed to win then. One of the toughest games yet. It took 3 gaming sessions, about 4 hours in total to get. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to hit the like button. Check out each of our channels, and I will see you guys on the next one.